So I am currently working on a commissioned or chosen piece by a friend that goes to my retired teachers meeting, and I am stringing the beads, and then this is going to go on a leather cord. So we're using real natural coral here, the tube coral, coral pieces separated by a black glass bead on both sides. We're using silver tone metals. I'm using volcanic stone. I'm using gray mother of pearl. I'm using obsidian, snowflake, jasper, some various glass black beads, and then some little cute pieces to add to it. Like on this side I have a working locket. It really does open, and then on this side I've got just a circle of gray jasper, and then I'm getting ready to string this side, and it will have some little pieces as well on it. So that is what I'm currently working on, is more jewelry and trying to earn some money to pay bills. But I definitely enjoy this. This is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, and then right here, this is a heart metal piece that has holes on each end, and I'm going to enclose a piece of coral inside the heart with some of these little black glass beads in between, and I think that'll look really cute with this as well. So here is my workspace. I have my wonderful magnified light set up, my water, all of my beads, all of my treasures, all out here ready to be used, and all of my tools that I use to help me put all of this together. So we'll try to get this done in just a bit. So today I am traveling to the city to visit my sister. This is the day that I get out of the house, and I go usually to the city and go to the grocery store, run errands, things like that. But my sister lives in a town that's another hour away from the city, opposite direction, and this is a time that we can get together and visit, go have lunch, talk. We like to find estate sales, do some shopping, you know. Sometimes we go to a movie. So it's a really fun day for me to have every 2 weeks. She's not always available, but when she is, it's really fun to get together with her. And my sister is almost 11 years older than I am, and she is just full of life, and you would think I was the old one. She's just got that much energy and vitality, and she's just very much needed. She has 5 grandchildren and 2 children of her own, and you know, she's got a lot going on, and she's always busy. So I always feel lucky when I get to see her. So that's what I'm doing today, and then I'll stop at the store, pick up some dinner for my husband and I, probably maybe for 2 days, and then we're going to get ready for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Suzanne, my daughter, is coming home for that. She has an art contest that she has to take care of on Saturday, and then I think she'll come home on Sunday, and we'll get to hopefully enjoy the Super Bowl. And I am rooting for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs. So we'll see what happens. Sure did want the Dallas Cowboys to be there, and they almost made it, but maybe another year. I'm still a Cowboys fan, so that's where my heart will lie. So anyway, just traveling on the road. Had to mail some stuff, you know, take care of some things before I took off, and I will probably be home around maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, I don't know, depending on what we decide to do. So just thought I would check in, and this is going to be kind of a week in my life to tell you what I'm doing, and I will talk again with you soon. So the errands that I need to do today, I need to pick up some Tarte Wink of H2O under eye cream. It is the best. I just have really thought that it made a difference in my under eyes. It's great for lines and dark circles and things like that. And then I need to pick up some of the Shape Tape moisturizing concealer. Not the original, but the one that they came out with. That's just more for people with, you know, aging skin. And let's see what else I needed. I would like to get some Benefit mascara. Right now I don't just desperately need it, but I like to have a backup when it's time to change. And I don't know if everybody changes their mascara like every month, every 2 months. I try to do it every month if I can. For cleanliness, you know, issues, but don't always get to do that, but I try. So the other thing that I was hoping to look for, I don't know if I'm really going to do it. I have skinny jeans, but I need some slender jeans in a darker wash that will tuck into boots really easily. Do I need another pair of jeans? No, but I do not have any dark wash, and I really need some darker wash because what I have on today is like spring colors. But anyway, because it's really cold today, we got lots of wind and it's chilly and a possibility of moisture later, so kind of needing those things. And I have on my Anthropologie jacket that I had in a video. I'm really loving it, and I have my little turtleneck from the 2 orchids, so this ought to keep me nice and warm today. So checking in with you a little bit later. Another day has passed, and I enjoyed my visit with my sister. We had a good time. It actually snowed in the city while we were there. I didn't get any footage of it, but we were supposed to get some moisture, but we didn't know we were going to get snow. So the wind was blowing really hard, and it was almost like blizzard conditions, but it did not stick. It was a wet snow, so it wasn't all that bad. So today I am getting ready to do some exercises. I just have on a t-shirt and some just, you know, kind of like short jogging pants, and I'm going to do probably an indoor walk. I haven't been able to go outside because it's been colder. We were lucky and had a few days of being in the 60s, but now we're back to the 40s. So I don't like to really walk in the 40s, even though I could bundle up and probably be just fine, but don't want to. So I'm just going to do an indoor walk. So this is my Albuquerque hot air balloon t-shirt that I love to wear to walk, and waiting on some laundry. And then the other thing that I'm doing today, I finished the necklace that I was working on for a friend that she had commissioned, a custom necklace that had red in it. So I am finished with it. It has a black leather cord. It has lots of coral. This is natural coral. It's got some snowflake jasper, some volcanic rock, stone, lots more coral here, some gray mother of pearl, which I didn't even know they made gray mother of pearl, but they do. Let's see, this little piece needs to turn this way so you can see the little disc. And then it's attached up here with some kind of cute little deals and a little fun thing here that I had found at an antique store. So anyway, I hope she likes it. I'll be giving her a call, and she can come pick it up when she wants to. I'm not charging as much for this since it is a teacher friend. There's a little heart, so if she wants to wear it for Valentine's, this would be really cute for Valentine's. I believe there's some obsidian in this as well, and maybe some jet black glass beads. And then I had to repair a necklace that she had bought from me. It just came loose in one area. A lot of times that, you know, when I double through, if you pull on it really, really hard, even though it is strongly connected, it might come undone, but it was a very easy fix. I just had to restring, and because the middle tier did not suit me, after I looked at it, I restrung it as well for her. So I will be giving that back to her as well. And then later I'll get back into my jewelry. I don't know what I'm gonna work on today. I haven't really made any decisions. I have some stones that I picked up at our 6th Street antique malls. And I don't know if I wanna use them. I definitely wanna use this lapis piece. I got this at a craft show from a guy, and it has a hole here and here. So I'm probably gonna use that as a pendant. And then this is amethyst. That's gonna be a pretty piece to wire wrap. This one's a little odd, but we'll see about what I want to do with it. And then this is a rhodonite worry stone. And I probably won't wire wrap this. I think it's too bunglesome to work really correctly. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe just put it in a bowl or something. But anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna have to search through my book and see what I want to do and kind of get some ideas that way. But that's probably what I'll do later today. And then let's see, what else is going on today? Nothing really in particular. So I'm just gonna put my music on and do some walking and get that exercise done. I do have a palette that I put out. I've had this for years. My wonderful little niece got me a Johnny Was palette, and silly me, I don't want to ruin it. It's so pretty. I just don't want to ruin it. And I have a video of this that I showed what it looks like. But anyway, I'm kind of saving it, which I shouldn't. I should go ahead and use it. That's been my rule, that you don't know how long you have, so you better use it. And this is my old Pilates mat that serves me well. It's gray on one side, pink on the other. Lay it out on the floor, and this is a good area. I don't have a coffee table. I hate coffee tables, so I've never had one, so that gives me a nice big space to exercise on. And then hidden back here behind my ivy plant, we have a home pod, and so I just request my walking to music list, and I try to get with it and get it done. Usually about 20 minutes, depending on how much time I have. And another thing that I was going to talk about is, as you know, I say it a lot, I'm turning 65, and most teachers in Texas are on TRS's, which is the Texas Retired Teachers plan. So I'm under TRS Care, which turns into, when you get on Medi-Care, it's just TRS Medi-Care plan, and I'm going to stick with that. It may be a little more expensive, but you know, I just don't want to have to fool with messing and trying to find out a different scenario. But when you turn 65, you get all this crap in the mail. I mean, it is literal crap. They waste so much money with all this paraphernalia, and I know you've got to have it, but I don't know, maybe they should just, and I'll be under United Healthcare, TRS, so that, yeah, your other plan that you're on might reduce, but Medicare makes everything go up. And another thing they don't tell you, which if you're getting ready to hit that time, is and then this is just in Texas. I don't know if this is just everywhere or not. I don't know. But anyway, the first quarter, they bill you by quarter, and which just killed me because I do everything on a monthly basis. So my first billing is going to start February the 25th, and I turn 65 in March. So everything, all my benefits and stuff are going to change over. Oops, this is my dryer. In March. And so they tell you to do this like a couple months ahead, 2 or 3 months ahead. I did 2 months ahead, and it was a good thing I did because it does take quite a bit of time. And the process is really not that difficult. They make it more difficult than it is. And whoever does this needs to be a teacher and just go, okay, here's how you do it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, get it done. But no, we have to jump through all these hoops that are just absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, my shock was that I was going to be billed quarterly, which means that I'm paying about $500, close to it, for the first 3 months of Medicare. And then my TRS care had already cost me $200 a month, which is going to drop slightly. But then when you add the Medicare cost, which is going to increase my payment $150. So you're actually spending more money than you were. And I know their idea is, okay, all you old people, we got to take care of you. You're going to have catastrophic events. We need to charge you more because you're paying for all your buddies who are in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But I am just floored by the expense that healthcare is going to cost. It's almost like you're being punished for turning 65. And I'm getting a little heated. You can probably tell by my voice. But, you know, I do. I feel like I'm getting punished. And I have good health. I take care of myself. I go to the doctor. I exercise. I eat fairly healthy. I drink water. I don't drink any alcohol. I am a teetotaler. No alcohol whatsoever. I never have. I don't smoke. I have never done any sort of drug. I just was raised that way. I'm a Christian person. I was raised, you know, to take care of myself, which is what I think people should do. It's your body. God gave it to you. You get one chance. You better not screw it up. So anyway, here we go. Punishment. So I'll be having to fork up another $150 a month to try to cover this Medicare expense. Am I happy about it? Of course not. Is there anything you can do about it? Not really. I mean, you've got to be covered. You have to have health insurance to get anything done, you know. So you just deal with it and move on. So what I did is I called the Social Security office, Medi-Care, whatever it was, and I said what I said, you know, I don't want to be charged quarterly for my Medicare. And he said, oh, no problem. You do have to start with a quarterly payment, your first payment. But then just call us back after you've, you know, gotten into it, like the next month, and say you want to be billed monthly. That made me a little bit happier because for me, yeah, you could save that back just like I do for everything else. I save back each month for expenses that I know I'm going to have. Which is not a problem. I'm just used to doing that. But I wasn't used to having the expense of Medicare coming out of my, you know, little supplement that I get from being a retired teacher, $500 every quarter of the year. So I would rather have it come out, you know, once a month and fork up the $150 rather than trying to come up with $500 every quarter, which I know you could save it back, whatever. I just don't want to do it that way. So I'm going to call, see how that works. I'll let you know and see if I can get a monthly billing for Medicare. So just warning any of you that are turning that age soon or will in a couple of years, do your research. Get your health care lined out, what you want to do, how you want to take care of it, and be prepared that you will get stuck with that bill the first quarter of your start in Medicare. And be prepared, but have some money put back because it's going to come. Wish I had known. My husband has been on it for 2 or 3 years, but he didn't remember. He didn't tell me, you know, he had to do it really quickly. He retired, rehired,
and went back to work, and his situation was a little bit different, so he didn't remember what he did, so he couldn't help me, or he didn't help me, or couldn't remember what he did. So anyway, and then another thing you get stuck with when you get older is all of a sudden your neck. I've had this now for a couple of years. It used to be not quite so bad, but it's driving me berserk. And I've never been much on, let's get Botox and let's do all these things to make you look better. I don't really, if you do it, fantastic. If you can afford it, good for you. I can't, but I guarantee you, if I had any amount of money, we would be working on this. We definitely would. I cannot stand this double chin business. Drives me nuts. Makes me sad. What are you gonna do? So wear turtlenecks, all the time. I don't really want to do that, but it looks a whole lot better when it's not showing. But I guess that's just the age of. And I've looked at other people. We all do the same thing. Women, our necks and our chins. That's the first thing that starts to show age, and then the rest of the face goes. Then you get the lines and the wrinkles and the droops and the right here comes down. Don't frown a lot. I tend to not smile very much. There is a reason for that. Maybe I'll share sometime. It had to do with my grandmother. Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you. When I was younger, when I was in high school, we were having a dinner with my family, and my grandmother, just out of the blue, all of a sudden said, well, Lora doesn't have much of a smile, does she? No, I don't have cute little dimples, and my lips don't go up equally on each side, and I don't have a real pleasant smile. It's kind of, I have to force it. It's like the muscles in my face don't want to do it, And so I always admire people who have lovely, beautiful smiles. And I try, but it's just, it's not there. So be careful what you say if you have grandchildren, because those kind of sayings can hurt you for the rest of your life and change how your demeanor is. And it really did hurt, and I kind of quit smiling, and I need to smile more, because Lora loves life, and I do. I'm a fairly happy person, but anyway, if you smile, I think you don't have as much of this droopiness right here on the mouth, because it comes up and it stays up. So anyway, just a little bit of a rant this morning with Medi-Care, and I will talk to you soon with another type of experience in the week of Lora Loves Life. Well, we had a good Super Bowl weekend, and I will insert pictures of what we had for Super Bowl weekend. I fixed homemade pizza and salad, and a fruit salad that was really good, mixed with vanilla pudding. My pizzas were meat pizzas with veggies and black olives, and then I fixed a pizza that was a Alfredo with spinach and garlic, and it was really good. So we just got back from seeing my daughter off. She had a day out of school, and we went to eat Valentine's lunch. Even though it's not Valentine's Day, we went to eat Valentine's lunch at a place called Bubba's. They just have, typical greasy stuff, but it was good. And I had fish, my husband had a burger, my daughter had chicken fingers, and we had great onion rings. Really, really healthy food. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting gas and picked up my Starbucks order is always decaf white chocolate with caramel syrup, and we're headed home after getting gas, and we'll just relax kind of the rest of the day. Don't have really any big plans for today. Okay, so let's exercise, shall we? I got my mat on the floor. This is what I used, the Windsor Pilates sculpting. There's 4 of them. This one is for buns and thighs. There's one for abs, back, and upper body stretches, and I really like them. There's another one that I like real well, and when I do it, I'll get it out and show you, but this is kind of what I start with. So I do it on my TV, which is right here in front of me, and let's just do a few, shall we, and see what it is like. Shuffle my walking playlist.
A walking playlist now shuffling.
My sister came for the Super Bowl, and she brought her drawers of jewelry that she wanted us to help her organize, and so these were the leftovers that she didn't want. So I'm going to go through these and get rid of things that are plastic and keep things that are glass beads and separators that look good. Anyway, I love to sort, so this will be fun for me to do. I thought I would share what I got for Valentine's from my husband. This is chocolates that are just really decadent and quite good. Fine chocolates that I'm looking forward to having. And then he put some money in my Venmo account, which is just lovely. So that was my Valentine's gift from him, plus the dinner that we had at Bubba's the other day. And then my sister went ahead and came for the Super Bowl and she brought to Suzanne and I and my husband some chocolates, and she found this really cute tea towel that I thought was really sweet. And then she surprised me with a Johnny Was shirt. One of our stores where my daughter lives was having a great sale, 75% off, and they included their Johnny Was in this. So she said, don't worry about the price, I got it on sale, I wanted you to have it. And I said, oh my, save it for my birthday. But she didn't, and she brought it to me, and it's quite lovely. This is the front. You know, Johnny Was, if you're familiar with the company, they're just fantastically embroidered, heavily embroidered, very fine quality. Most of them are dry clean. My sister said she washes them and they do just fine, like on a hand wash, but I'm a little nervous about it. I do have a Johnny Was in my closet that is short-sleeved silk, and I have washed it and it did just fine, but you know, I don't want to wash them a lot. It kind of makes me nervous. So anyway, that's what we got for Valentine's Day, and we had a good time, and it is on to more projects. So what I'm going to, I think, work on today is I'm going to go back to my jewelry.
I know you probably get sick of hearing about my jewelry, but I'm gonna work on, I think, a lariat necklace that uses this turquoise. I made this turquoise pendant type thing yesterday, and it has a little crystal on the end. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's gonna go on that. And then I'm just gonna kind of see what I want to put in it as far as a new pendant. And then right now, as you can see on my nails, I must do my nails. So I have all my nail paraphernalia out. These are all my colors. You know, I like to get my nails done, and I have with the dip and the gel sometimes, but I am needing to be on more of a budget. So I think I'm just gonna do toes, a pedicure when I go back with my daughter, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, and I'm just gonna do my own nails for a while. This is an OPI brand. This is a base coat, Morgan Taylor base coat and top coat. I do like the rock hard polish, and this is a dry Orly. It's fine. And then I'm thinking about maybe doing some crystals or something, just for something neat or different. But anyway, I can do my nails, I just don't want to. It is, you know, it's so much fun to go have your nails done and be pampered and all that good stuff. I really want to do that, and I will probably again, probably more closer to the summer, when I have to go outside and work in the yard, and nails just, you know, take a beating when you're working in the yard, which is coming up. It won't be long, won't be far away. Spring is around the corner, so, but it's fine. I can do my nails, it's okay. So I think I'm gonna end this kind of week plus in the life and go ahead and get this up. And I really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you for staying with me. I hope to have some content that will be of interest. If anybody has any ideas, please, 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 please leave in the comments what you would like for me to do. When you go back and look at my old videos, you know, I have lots of things that I've done. I really enjoy the fashion thing and putting styles together, so I'd like to do another copy that soon, but just haven't really been much in the mood lately for that, but I can get in the mood if people enjoy that and like to see that. Crafts, you know, if you like that sort of thing, I'm always up for a new craft. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. I will do my Pilates. I have on the same exercise stuff that I had on yesterday. I change every couple of days and get new exercise wear. But I need to do my Pilates while my nails are drying, and then I'm going to get into my jewelry. So hope everyone had a wonderful Valentine's. Have a super rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends. You know, I would love to have a community of people my age, but I would adore having younger, so that y'all can give me some ideas, and older. Let's just have a big community of just women who enjoy life and Christian values, and, you know, just loving fashion and hair and makeup and crafting and, you know, art, all sorts of things. And I will see you soon.